The drift, a tale of tiny adjustments and life-altering consequences. Have you ever felt like you're on a ship, aimlessly drifting further and further from your desired destination? You set ambitious New Year's resolutions, vowing to break free from bad habits and embrace new, positive ones. This year will be different, you declare with unwavering conviction. But as the weeks turn into months, the initial fervor fades, and you find yourself back at square one, no closer to the person you envisioned becoming. Sound familiar? In The Atomic Habits, James Clear tackles this universal struggle with a profound and insightful approach. He unveils the subtle yet powerful forces that shape our lives, revealing how seemingly insignificant daily choices can drastically alter our long-term trajectories. Imagine an airplane taking off from New York City, bound for Los Angeles. Just before takeoff, the pilot makes a seemingly minor adjustment, a mere 3 degrees to the right. This seemingly insignificant shift, equivalent to a mere 80 inches, will lead the plane significantly off course, landing it closer to Tijuana, Mexico, than its intended destination. Our lives mirror this phenomenon. Tiny, seemingly insignificant adjustments to our daily routines, the habits we cultivate, can steer us towards vastly different destinations. These habits, whether positive or negative, compound over time, exerting a profound influence on our overall well-being, success, and happiness. The illusion of massive action. We often fall prey to the allure of massive action. We believe that achieving significant goals requires monumental efforts, dramatic breakthroughs, sudden bursts of intense motivation. We yearn for that moment, the sudden epiphany that will catapult us to success. However, true, lasting change rarely emerges from such dramatic shifts. It's the seemingly insignificant, almost imperceptible daily improvements that yield the most remarkable results. Consider this: improving by just 1% each day for a year will result in a 37-fold improvement. Conversely, deteriorating by 1% daily will leave you with practically nothing. This compounding effect underscores the critical importance of consistently nurturing positive habits and diligently addressing negative ones. The valley of disappointment, where patience is key. When embarking on a new journey, whether it's learning a new skill, starting a business, or improving your fitness, we often expect linear progress. We envision a steady, upward trajectory, with each step bringing us closer to our goals. The reality, however, is far more nuanced. Initially, our efforts may seem futile. We put in significant work, yet the results are barely noticeable. This period of seemingly stagnant progress is what James Clear aptly terms the valley of disappointment. It's during this phase that most people lose faith and abandon their pursuits, slipping back into old, familiar patterns. However, it's precisely during this period of seemingly insignificant progress that the most profound transformations are taking place. Patience is paramount. Remember, the most powerful outcomes of any compounding process unfold over time. The fallacy of goal-oriented living. Traditional wisdom often emphasizes the importance of setting specific, achievable goals. We're told to define our aspirations clearly and then relentlessly pursue them. While goals can provide direction, they are ultimately just destinations. True transformation lies not in achieving goals, but in cultivating the systems that lead to those goals. Focusing solely on goals can be counterproductive. Goals can be limiting. Successful and unsuccessful people often share the same goals. What truly differentiates them is their systems, their daily habits and routines. Goals are fleeting. Achieving a goal provides a temporary sense of accomplishment, but it doesn't guarantee lasting change. Once a goal is achieved, motivation often wanes, and old habits resurface. Goals can create an all-or-nothing mentality. If you don't achieve your goal, you may feel like a failure, undermining your self-belief and motivation. Systems, the bedrock of lasting change. The key to lasting transformation lies in cultivating robust systems, the daily practices and routines that underpin our desired outcomes. Instead of focusing on becoming a runner, focus on becoming a person who consistently prioritizes exercise. Instead of fixating on writing a book, focus on cultivating a daily writing habit. When your desired identity becomes an integral part of who you are, your behaviors will naturally align with that identity. The habit loop, understanding the psychology of behavior. At the core of every habit lies a simple feedback loop. Cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior. Craving, the motivation or desire to act. Response, the actual behavior itself. Reward, the benefit or satisfaction derived from the behavior. This loop reinforces the habit, making it more likely to occur in the future. For example, cue, feeling stressed at work. Craving, the need to alleviate stress. Response, checking social media. Reward, instant gratification, a temporary distraction from stress. By understanding this loop, we can identify and interrupt negative habits while simultaneously strengthening positive ones. The 4 laws of behavior change. James Clear outlines 4 foundational laws that can guide us in cultivating positive habits. Make it obvious. Increase your awareness of your current habits. Identify the cues that trigger your behaviors. Use tools like a habit scorecard to track your daily activities. Make it attractive. Increase the appeal of your desired habits. Associate them with positive emotions and experiences. Make it easy. Reduce the friction associated with performing good habits. Design your environment to make healthy choices effortless. Make it satisfying. Increase the immediate rewards associated with good habits. Celebrate small victories and acknowledge your progress. By consciously applying these laws, we can gradually reshape our behaviors, creating a virtuous cycle of positive habits that propel us towards a life of greater fulfillment. The power of environment and the allure of dopamine. Imagine 2 people sitting on a living room couch. For one, it's their sanctuary, a place to lose themselves in a good book for an hour each evening. For the other, it's synonymous with relaxation, inevitably leading to hours spent binge-watching Netflix and indulging in pizza. This simple example illustrates a crucial point. Our environment profoundly influences our behavior. If your relaxation zone is also your workspace, you're setting yourself up for distraction. James Clear emphasizes the importance of creating distinct zones for different activities. He advocates for the one space, one use mantra. If you're struggling to break a bad habit, relying solely on willpower is a short-term solution. A more sustainable approach is to remove the cues that trigger those habits from your environment. Want to minimize phone distractions? Leave it in another room. Craving junk food? Remove it from your sight, or better yet, your home. By making it difficult to engage in undesirable behaviors, you significantly increase your chances of success. The allure of dopamine. Our motivation is intricately linked to dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in reward and motivation. Interestingly, dopamine surges not just when we experience pleasure, but also when we anticipate it. The anticipation of a vacation often feels more exhilarating than the vacation itself. Similarly, the sight of your favorite dessert triggers a dopamine spike, not the actual act of eating it. This highlights a key principle. It's the expectation of reward that drives our actions. This is where strategies like temptation bundling come into play. Temptation bundling, making good habits more appealing. Temptation bundling involves pairing an action you need to do with an action you want to do. For example, you could only allow yourself to watch Netflix while exercising. This leverages Premack's principle, which states that more probable behaviors can reinforce less probable ones. Even if you're not eager to exercise, the promise of a Netflix episode can make it more enticing. The influence of our social circles. We are inherently social creatures. Our behavior is deeply influenced by the people we interact with and the social groups we belong to. If you're striving to cultivate a new habit, surround yourself with people who share that habit. Want to get fit? Join a fitness group or find workout buddies. Aspiring to read more? Join a book club. By immersing yourself in a community that embraces your desired behavior, you create a supportive environment that reinforces your efforts. Unveiling the primal motivators. Our cravings for certain behaviors often stem from deeper, more fundamental human needs. Conserving energy, obtaining food and water, finding love and reproducing, connecting and bonding with others, winning social acceptance and approval, reducing uncertainty, Achieving status and prestige. Social media platforms, for example, exploit these innate human needs. They capitalize on our desire for social connection, validation, and a sense of belonging. Reprogramming your brain. You can make hard habits more appealing by reframing them. Instead of focusing on the downsides, emphasize the benefits. Fitness. Instead of viewing it as a chore, focus on the improved health and well-being it brings. Cleaning. See it as creating a peaceful and productive environment. Saving money. View it as an investment in your future financial freedom. These subtle shifts in perspective can significantly impact your motivation and make it easier to stick to your chosen habits. Making it easy, reducing friction. The law of least effort states that we're more likely to engage in behaviors that require minimal effort. Reduce friction for good habits. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Prepare healthy meals in advance. Increase friction for bad habits. Unplug the TV after each use. Leave your credit cards at home when you go shopping. By strategically manipulating your environment, you can make it easier to engage in positive behaviors and more difficult to fall back into old, unproductive patterns. The 2-minute rule, building momentum. The 2-minute rule is a powerful tool for overcoming procrastination. Start small. Identify the smallest possible action associated with your desired habit. Build momentum. Gradually increase the difficulty of the habit as you consistently perform the initial 2-minute action. For example, instead of aiming to run a marathon, start by simply putting on your running shoes and stretching for 2 minutes. The power of immediate rewards. The most crucial aspect of habit formation is the feeling of satisfaction that follows a successful action. Track your progress. Use visual cues like habit trackers, progress charts, or even moving marbles from one jar to another. Celebrate small victories. Acknowledge and appreciate your accomplishments, no matter how small. By consistently rewarding yourself for your efforts, you reinforce the positive associations with your desired habits, making them more likely to persist. Putting atomic habits into action. Using a habit tracker is a simple yet effective way to monitor your progress. It provides visual confirmation of your consistency and helps you identify areas where you might be falling short. Recovering from setbacks. Life throws curveballs. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we miss a workout, succumb to a craving, or fall off track. When this happens, it's crucial to remember that setbacks are inevitable. Don't let one missed day derail your progress. Lost days hurt you more than successful days help you. Focus on showing up. Even if you can't complete your full routine, do something, even if it's just 10 push-ups instead of your usual 50. The key is to maintain momentum and avoid breaking the chain of consistency. Breaking bad habits, making them unsatisfying. Accountability partners. The fear of disappointing someone we respect can be a powerful motivator. Enlist an accountability partner to help you stay on track. Example, I owe you $10 every time I miss a workout, plus the respect I lose for failing to do what I said I would. Habit contracts. Formalize your commitment with a written or verbal agreement outlining your desired habits and the consequences of failing to uphold them. Putting atomic habits into action. My personal experience. I decided to apply the principles of atomic habits to 3 key areas. Increase workout consistency. Make it obvious. Implementation strategy. I will work out at 6 a.m. in the living room. Environment design. Placed dumbbells in the living room, displayed motivational images around the house. Make it attractive. Temptation bundling. Listen to podcasts during workouts. Reprogramming. Focused on the benefits of improved health and strength rather than the have-to mentality. Make it easy. 2-minute rule. Started with just putting on workout clothes and stretching. Reduced friction. Placed workout gear out the night before. Make it satisfying. Habit tracker. Used a calendar to track workouts. Visual rewards. Send a picture of my workout statistics to my partner. Cultivate a daily reading habit. Habit stacking. After making coffee, I will read for 90 minutes. One space, one use. Designated the balcony as my reading spot. 2-minute rule. Started with reading just 1 page of The Daily Stoic. Eliminate excessive social media use. Make it invisible. Deleted distracting apps from my phone. Make it unattractive. Reprogrammed my thinking, associating social media with laziness and a lack of productivity. Increased friction. Left my phone in a drawer during work hours. Made it unsatisfying. Implemented a $10 penalty for each instance of social media use during work hours enforced by my accountability partner. Key takeaways. Focus on systems, not goals. Concentrate on building consistent habits rather than solely pursuing specific outcomes. Start small and build momentum. The 2-minute rule is invaluable for establishing new habits. Leverage your environment. Design your surroundings to support your desired behaviors. Make it satisfying. Celebrate your successes and find ways to make your habits rewarding. Be patient and persistent. Consistent effort, even in the face of setbacks, is key to long-term success. Atomic Habits provides a powerful framework for personal growth and transformation. By applying these principles, you can cultivate lasting positive change and unlock your true potential. This revised version incorporates the following improvements: enhanced flow and readability, clearer organization and structure, more concise and impactful language, emphasis on key takeaways and actionable advice. I hope this version effectively conveys the core message and insights of Atomic Habits. Conclusion: Atomic Habits isn't just about changing your behaviors, it's about transforming your identity. It's about becoming the person you aspire to be, not just achieving a specific goal. By understanding the psychology of habit formation, leveraging the power of your environment, and cultivating a system of small, consistent improvements, you can unlock your true potential and create a life of lasting fulfillment. Remember, the journey of habit change is not linear. There will be setbacks, and you may stumble along the way. But by focusing on your systems, celebrating small victories, and learning from your mistakes, you can consistently move closer to your desired self. So, I encourage you to take the principles outlined in Atomic Habits and apply them to your own life. Experiment with different strategies, find what works best for you, and most importantly, be patient with yourself. The power of small, consistent actions is undeniable. Embrace the journey and watch as your life transforms, one habit at a time. This conclusion emphasizes the overarching message of the book, that true transformation lies in cultivating a system of positive habits that align with your desired identity. It also acknowledges the challenges of habit change and encourages readers to persevere on their journey of self-improvement. I hope this comprehensive summary has been helpful.